season 2. Sit. Sit, people. Sit. Relax. Thank you for that. Did you hear our announcer? We have an announcer for season 2. His name is Chuck. Hi, Chuck.
Hello.
That's all he says. But he'll be around. I'm sure he'll be at every show, and he'll sound exactly the same as if it's a recording. Whatever. We made it. We're here. We're in Texas, y'all. Welcome to season 2 of the Richard Wilmore Show. I'm very excited. We're loving it here. We are having a blast. We love San Antonio. We love Texas. We went to Austin. We went to Dallas to the State Fair. That was amazing. And what I can remember, thankfully I wasn't driving that day. Texas, it turns out, likes to drink beer as much as Wisconsin does. So I think I'll get along very well here. The thing I don't like about Texas is the amount of last season we had the dog. Slade was under the desk the entire time. This season we have cats because we've moved up. We are no longer in the basement. We are in the penthouse set, is what I'm calling it, the penthouse studio, which is a lot smaller, and it's nice though. I like it. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yes, I don't like the amount of stray and loose animals in Texas. What is happening? Every time I walk out my door with my dog, there are dogs everywhere running around, unleashed. Some have owners, some don't have owners. I don't really understand it, and it makes me very sad. Some love to be, I've found a couple have tags, and I've brought them home. Some don't. And so my request is to get help from, I'm looking at you, all of the animal shelters, all the animal rescues around San Antonio, all of the, vet clinics. I need help. And I want to help you, and we need to get these animals homes. We need to get them caught, we need to get them fixed, and we need to get them rehomed. It's very sad. I actually don't get to walk my dog outside of my house because there's so many around, and we've been attacked already by a couple dogs a couple times. So anyway, that's it. We have a very strict schedule this season, lots to do every show. We're gonna have an amazing time. I'm gonna fill up my coffee and I'll meet you over at the desk, all right? I'll be right back.
Make your day richer than it was before. Got some good times knocking upon your front door. It's the Richard Wilmore Show.
What do you think of that theme song? I know, I love it. The first time I heard it, I cried because I'm a baby. But it was written and given to us by the band Big Infinite. They were on our first show last season and our last show last season. They're an amazing group of guys. I love them. They have a new EP out. Go check them out. The Big Infinite. They are traveling all over Maryland all the time. They're coming to South by Southwest this year. Here, so I'm very excited. See, we don't have dogs anymore, we have cats. So that's really fun. It makes it really professional. And there is absolutely nothing I can do about it. So hopefully you all like cats. And if not, okay, let's go that way. Thank you. I know, we have... Okay. Hey, we have a really fun sponsor. It's an affiliate sponsor, and they go by the name of Target. Thank you, Target. You're going to see a little bit more about our partnership later, but I wanted to tell you about a few because now we're corporate owned. So we have to get the business all taken care of. Excuse you. Thank you. Get your butt off the camera. So I have to tell you about Target. They have some sales this week. 30% off C9 shoes through the 6th of January. 20% off Massimo through the 6th of January. 30% off bed and bath the 2nd and the 3rd. That's tomorrow and Wednesday. And save $10 when you spend $40 on essentials or $5 when you spend $25. And that runs through the 6th. If you go to our website, richardwilmore.com, click on the sponsors tab and then shop through that link, we get some money and then we can make the show better. So if you want to support the show, which I hope you do, I don't make any money doing this and we've spent a lot of money putting the show together. So if you want to help us support, if you want to support us and help us make the show better, click on that link and go shopping. And there's free shipping over $35. So why not is what I say. And I was looking at the time to make sure I was on time, and then it turns out that clock, people, is not working. So episode 2, we will have to fix that. All right. We have an amazing show today. I'm very excited about our first show. Our first guest that we were supposed to have had to cancel because of a family emergency, so I hope everything's okay, Denise Hernandez, but we were going to talk about the Common Sense Gun Legislation Forum that is tomorrow from 6:30 to 8:30 at the Blue Star Arts Complex. It's a vigil, a gathering, and a conversation about sensible gun legislation. Excuse me. Okay, go. So if you are around the Blue Star Arts Complex tomorrow, stop there, say hello, and have a great conversation. And we wish them well. Hopefully they'll come back and we can have that conversation at a different time. But that's okay. So we have a lot to talk about, and I don't know what time it is. How much time we have? How much time do we have? Nobody knows. Okay. Is that all I can talk about today? Great. A bunch of sad, depressing things. But Target's here. Yes! Can you believe it? Target. I mean, come on. Now we just need to get the Richard Wilmore Show mugs on the Target shelves. And, I forgot to tell you, if you order through there, let me know. Use the hashtag #GetRichAtTarget, and then I'll thank you for shopping and giving me some money. Because that's really what it's all about. I'm basically the next, I don't know, who's a big name at Target. Chip and Joanna Gaines. I'm the next, well, I'm pretty sure it would be Joanna. So there you go. We're going to be right back. We're going to take a break. We have a lot happening today. We're very excited. We're going to the theater. We're going to do some crafts. We're going to do some crafts right after this with my friend Amelia. Okay? We'll be right back. My new partnership with Target combines everything I love: online shopping, Target, and money. So help support the show by clicking on the sponsors tab on our website, richardwilmore.com, and shopping through the Target link. There's free shipping on orders over $35, and a percentage of your order comes back to us so we can make a better show. Isn't that awesome? That only took 45,000 takes for a 20-second commercial. Hey, thanks. I feel just like Chip and Joanna Gaines, minus the TV show watched by millions of people and an actual product line at Target and a huge bank account. Are you ready? So we're back with my friend Amelia. Can you say hi to that camera right there? People will watch, I promise. No one's behind it right now, but there will be people. Okay? Mm-hmm. Are you crafty?
Yes.
Do you like to make crafts?
Yes.
Good. Do you know, what's your favorite craft? Do you have one?
Not really.
Not really? Are you crafty like your dad? I don't have the paper, but your dad looks crafty too, huh?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. So, I was thinking that it's after Christmas, because when this airs, it'll be after Christmas. And what do you have left over after Christmas? Wrapping paper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Christmas cards. What do you do with all of them?
You throw them away.
You throw them away, but how come?
You could do something with them.
Amelia, that's what I thought. You're smarter than I am. So I came up with 3 crafts that we can do with leftover Christmas cards, okay? Do you want to help me?
Yes.
So the first one is with Christmas cards, okay?
Okay.
So let's say you have Christmas cards that are pretty, but you have a box that isn't pretty, but you want to put something in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you read what that says?
I can read what this says.
Okay, what does that say?
It says in.
Okay. The rest of it says somebody farted in the card shop. So there are sometimes cards have insides that you don't want to use to put on a box like that. Somebody farted in the card shop and I could only hold my breath long enough to grab this one. Do you know who gave that to me? My mother.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that one goes in the garbage. We can throw that one away. But sometimes they have nice ones, right? Like little sayings. This even comes out. Look, this is the other side of that card and that's him farting. But anyway, so what you can do is you take this out and then you take a not nice box and you can you help me? Can you glue the back of that?
Uh-huh.
Thank you. Or you can use double-sided tape and you can line a box. I'm going to use this one because I like this one. And then you just line a box like this.
Mm-hmm.
See that?
Mm-hmm.
And then as soon as you're done with that one,
Okay.
you tell me when you're done.
Okay.
You done?
Almost.
Not yet. Okay.
Now I'm done.
Okay, that looks perfect. Can you put glue on that one?
Yes.
Great. You're very helpful. It's because you're crafty, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're professional. What grade are you in?
Kinder.
Kinder? Who's your teacher?
Miss Pumphrey.
Ooh, she's good. I like her. Do you like her?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's good. What's your favorite subject in kinder?
Well, I'd say maybe art.
Art?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get to make a lot of stuff in art?
Yes.
That's cool. You probably don't want to tell your art teacher about this project because it isn't the best project. And then, look, and then you put that in the middle.
Okay.
See how pretty that is?
Uh-huh.
What side is prettier, that side or that side? You better say
that
the other
one.
side. Okay, good. See, and then you could do the whole thing and then you can put something cute in there and then it can be a present. Okay, great. All right, next. This is why we don't do craft segments because I know that was great. All right, this one I kind of like, I think. So I was thinking a good thing would be, so you know how every year maybe Santa wraps the presents in different kinds of paper when they're young, they use kid paper. So every year what you could do, are you ready for this project? There's more gluing, so get excited. Is take the leftover paper, get a frame at like the dollar store, right? Get a piece of paper to fit it, and then, this is going to be a fun part, you take all the leftover paper and you rip it like that, and then you glue it down. You want to try that?
Yes.
Okay. Again, take your time. I mean, is that working okay? Great. Perfect. And then you put it wherever you want. And then you can keep doing that, okay? Keep doing that.
Okay.
You keep ripping that up and you keep gluing on this piece of paper, okay?
Okay.
You can rip all the paper you want.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do the next project, and then when we're done, we're going to come back to you, and we'll see what happens, okay?
Okay.
Okay, great. So this one I actually really like. I'm going to put this over here for now. So let's say you have a really weird, maybe bad shelving unit, right? In your bedroom. Oh yeah, you need more room? Okay, great. So like this, right? There's nothing here. Take paper, any paper, it doesn't have to be even Christmas paper. Do you like these dogs? Those are cute, right? So then what you can do is line the back of them. Is this even on the camera? Yes. Look, and then you take it, and then you can either use glue if you don't plan on changing it, or you could just use little thumbtacks, and you put it on there. Look, I'm going to show you in a minute, okay?
Okay.
And then you cut it better than I cut it. How's the gluing going?
Good.
Good. It looks good. Okay, and I'll do the top and then we can look. And then you cut it to size. You do both sides or however many shelves you have. And then look, it's a cute little like lined shell. Isn't that cute? That's cute, right?
Oh, yeah.
Joe, tell me it's cute.
Oh, no, that's awesome.
Okay,
I
good.
didn't know I was allowed to talk back there.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can do whatever you want. And then if you have like if you're plugging stuff in, just don't do the bottom part, so you can put all the cords through the back. That's cute, right?
Yeah.
Then you can change it out for like different things when they get bored. Do you like that? Look.
Change it out for each holiday.
Yeah.
Put pumpkins in there and Halloween.
I like it.
Okay, good, thanks. How are you doing with the glowing?
Good.
Good. Looks like you're almost done, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Gonna finish this.
It's perfect. Do you want to see a finished product? Okay, because it's the magic of TV. So someone on the staff, me, this morning, when you frame it, look how cute that is.
Oh.
See? And then you could put like the year, so you know like this is the wrapping paper.
yeah.
You can put on your mantle or the kids' room or like hanging
Yeah,
it.
that's really cool.
Right? Isn't that cute?
You could have one for every Christmas, Amelia.
See? Do you want this one?
No.
Oh, okay. She doesn't want that one, so I'll keep it. Amelia, thanks for hanging out with me.
Awesome.
You gonna finish that?
Mhm.
Okay, good. We'll be right back. Are you gonna take that one home?
Mhm.
Okay. That's probably better than mine though, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, yours is turning out better.
Water slide, rope swing, diving board, trampoline.
This is amazing.
Money well spent, that's what I say.
This is the best day ever.
Hey, we're back. I don't think you've met Winnie yet, have you? This is my cat, Winnie. Please don't get us kicked off Facebook. Turn around. What I'm loving about San Antonio is the abundance of talented people here, and what I'm especially loving about San Antonio is the abundance of people who want to hang out with me. I appreciate it. I recently went to the Overtime Theater, which is a little hidden gem here. They have all original plays, which is awesome, so locally written talent, and I sat down to talk to the writer and director and the artistic director about their new show, Captain Cortez. It just opened on Friday and it runs through the 20th, so make sure you check out their website and get tickets and go see them and support local theater, but take a look at this.
Make your day richer than it was before.
Great.
It's almost like we know what we're doing. I'm here with Scott and William of the Overtime Theater. Your show just opened on Friday, correct?
It did. It opened last night.
How did that go?
It was awesome. We oversold, so we had to add chairs to fit everybody in, and that's awesome.
That's a good problem to have.
Yeah, people laughed and paid money, and you can't ask for more than that.
One day someone will pay money to watch this and maybe laugh. I'm not sure. Scott's the writer and director of the play. So what's new in the world of Captain Cortez? Like, this isn't just a brand new standalone play, correct?
It's a mini series.
Okay.
So the overtime we tried to we're always trying to do new and innovative things with theater. That's what Willie's main job is to do, is to help spearhead that. And so we did serialized theater, where the way people are consuming their content these days is very episodic. And so rather than just do a full-length play, we're doing a new episode every week, and it's 30 to 40 minutes. It's $10. And so this was a brand new episode in the serial of Captain Cortez. We added some new characters to continue the story further, and then brought back some old characters for the fan base, and to kind of add those little Easter eggs and stuff like that. But it is a new story.
But you're obviously allowed to come if you haven't seen other.
No, this is not highbrow space Shakespeare.
Yeah.
It's silly, fun science fiction comedy, and it's meant to have a good laugh and hopefully be approachable for everybody.
And I do a good job of summarizing previous episodes, so you can come in.
Jump in whenever you want, whatever weekend you're free. It goes through the 20th of January.
Correct. 4 weeks.
So, can you tell me a little bit about the history of this show at the Overtime? How long it's been?
Yeah, so it was kind of one of our main, I guess, flagpoles, because we started doing serialized theater in San Antonio when I don't think anybody else was doing that. So rather than just do a play and then it goes away, we basically had our own TV show but for the stage. And so it was a lot of fun and got repeat viewers, and that happened 6 years ago. Pitched the idea of what if once a month we did a new episode, and then it ended with a next time on, and then you could come back, and we had a video element at the beginning of each episode that caught the audiences up, like you were saying, and so you could kind of jump in. And it kind of caught on from there, and we did it for 3 years, technically 4 seasons, and a main stage play. And so it had a really good fan base, partly just because it's just so silly and fun. And as a science fiction geek and a nerd, it was a lot of fun just to add in different references and elements, and then hear who laughs, and like, okay, that person got the Doc Brown reference. Like, okay,
Write that down, more of those.
Right, yeah. And so just silly stuff like that, having fun and making it hopefully enjoyable for everybody. And so it kind of caught on, and we decided to bring it back for a little mini run.
That's awesome. You're the artistic director.
Yes.
How is this? Is this different than doing just a play? How do you kind of?
Logistically, it's different because of the way it uses rehearsal time and space. So not as a marketing the angle, it's great. It's something that we can sort of get people to come back again on a regular basis for. And but the biggest issue really is kind of logistically dealing with time and space issues, because a normal play you get between 4 and 6 weeks of rehearsal for an episode of this. Turnaround time is incredibly short. So
do you have to roll your eyes when it's time to start this, or is it exciting to do?
No, it's an exciting thing to do. It's tough for the shows that have to work around it. The next show up, luckily we have a little bit of lead time set in right now, and we have a second space to sort of put rehearsals in as well. So it creates logistical, not nightmares so much as sort of just obstacles, but obstacles that are worth jumping over.
Keeps you on your toes.
Yeah.
Who wants normal life?
No one wants that. No one.
We're already sort of dealing with our day jobs and other things as obstacles. So what's a little bit more?
I mean, really. Can we talk about like working with the cast? Does that change every?
Yes, some, because we basically went on a 2.5-year hiatus, and so some cast members were unable to return. And I was fortunate enough to get back a lot of some of the core cast members to come back, and that's what really is the only reason we're able to do the show again, because you can get back all of those. But some people weren't able to return, but that worked out fine logistically. As a writer, now I don't have to write for 12 people, I can still just write for 8 people. And we're able to bring in some new faces and some new talent and infuse some new blood into the show and the theater. So it was fun to have the old gang back together and the old Scoobies and kind of hang out and do silly stuff together, but also integrating in some new people who when they don't get the jokes, it's like, no, it's okay. We're just being dumb.
Yeah.
So we're not laughing at you. They're just being.
You'll get it eventually.
Absolutely, it was fun to have the old faces and to have new people along, and they're an amazing cast, new and old. So I'm very fortunate to work with them.
It's almost like your own little version of like American Horror Story. Where,
Absolutely.
like, you know, Ryan Murphy brings in the same characters or the same actors but different characters, and
I love the concept of that show because how fortunate to have just an ensemble of amazing actors. You just write whatever stories you want for it, and they can pull it off amazing.
do you write anything else for the overtime, or is this kind of your baby here?
No, I write several serials and main stage plays. I have another serial called Retired, which is about a retired. So if Batman retired, what would he do with his spare time as a billionaire? And so it's a silly comedy like that about a superhero trying to struggle with retired life. We do some main stage shows as well. Hopefully later on this year I'll be doing kind of a choose your own adventure Sherlock Holmes.
So,
Yeah, I was going to ask
something
what's
we have.
happening maybe in 2018. Can we get
That's,
any spoilers?
that's certainly one of the things coming up. I'm working on a piece called Dusty Springfield Space Patrol, and yeah, so we've got some great things coming up.
Good. You can find the Overtime Theater on their website. Get tickets to this show. The overtimetheater.org. TheOvertimetheater.org. This runs through the 20th of January. Captain Cortez Echoes. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, that's it, everyone. That's our first show. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. I love you. Goodbye.
Make your day richer than it was before. Got some good times knocking upon your front door. It's the Richard Wilmore Show.